closing it, huh? Hey, brother, what time you guys closing here? All right, thanks, bro. I didn't know that. And they close at midnight. Got some time. Yeah, I gotta wait for mad people to join again. That's crazy. Yo, what's going on, guys? Literally, my live just cut out. My live just cut out. What's going on? Yo, shout me out, comment in the chat so I know who's here. What's going on, chat? Yo, hey, Snow Dragon, what's going on, man? You seen that, right? Bro, just cut out, bro. We was talking about something serious. So, you know what that means, right? They ain't want me talking, man. They don't want the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. So, yeah, let me finish off what I was telling you, right? So, basically, me and my ex, we just seen what we seen. We're tripping out, right? Like, bro, I'm not going to lie. I'm a grown man. I was scared, bro. It's the type of stuff you see and you get scared, bro, because you realize it's bigger than you, bro. I'm one man, bro. I can't fight 100 murderers, 100 criminals. I could try, but I mean, at that point too, I had more to worry about, right? Had to come back, right? Because it was getting good, right? Yo, hey, Snow Dragon, as soon as when it cut out, you knew it. You're like, damn, bro, that's a confirmation right there. This man was spilling the sauce, bro, and then my chat just randomly cut out, bro. I don't even know what happened. Honestly, I thought we were still on. So I kept going, and then I looked, and I was like, yo, what the heck? Crazy, right? So basically, yeah, me and my ex, right? We walked to the gas station, and it gets weird. It starts turning into a sci-fi movie, guys. It starts getting crazy, right? We see something we weren't supposed to see, which is obviously some big operation, some big black market, weird, crazy stuff where they got people for sale and just straight disgusting things, right? And this took place in Weymouth, Massachusetts, right? How you doing? Any young girls there? Nah, man, get out of here with that weird stuff, bro. This man's probably one of them right now. See, I'm literally exposing this stuff. If you guys know, listen to this man right here. Any young girls here? I'm literally exposing my testimony of something I seen before I started getting targeted, basically. Before I started getting targeted by secret societies, and basically everything that happened to me, I seen something I was not supposed to see. And basically, it changed my life. But basically, let me rewind. So the last thing I left off was me and my ex, we see what it was, right? We see it's a black market, and the only way we were able to see this is because we were connected to their Wi-Fi. We were connected to their IP address, right? So sorry guys, if you missed the story, I'm gonna just keep going into it. My last live before this one, I already said most of it. Hey, Snow Dragon, you were here, man. You heard it, man. Basically, I'm sharing my testimony about, just to chalk it up as quickly as possible. Me and my ex-girlfriend were at the Shady Motel in Weymouth, Massachusetts. We logged on to their Wi-Fi, right? If you know anything about Wi-Fi, you know that the IP address is connected to that specific hotel, right? So me and her were just clicking random stupid things while we're on their Wi-Fi, right? We click a certain link and it takes us to some weird black market operation. That obviously it was the dark web, right? It was a link through their Wi-Fi address, right? And the stuff we seen, it scared us, man. Scared the shit out of us. It's like the type of stuff I was saying in the live before my live just mysteriously got canceled. So I was just live saying this, and then my live, you can even ask, hey, Snow Dragon. I was just talking about this and my live just shuts out randomly. I didn't press nothing. I'm sitting here, I'm riding my bike, guys, sharing my testimony. Hey, Snow Dragon came back. He's like, yeah, I gotta hear this, man. So basically, me and my ex-girlfriend, we're mortified. We're mortified looking at this military grade equipment and all this other stuff that we're scrolling and we're looking, and everything was just basically, it was like a the descriptions were insane. They were basically like, yeah, military grade equipment, $100, hack someone's phone, da 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 da, and like, yo, the way they were advertising it was insane, right? So, and then I'm not even gonna talk about the people that were on there. Basically, you guys know where I'm going with this, but I don't want to talk about it. It bothers me. It upsets me. But basically, it was the type of stuff that if you see, you die. So I'm thinking someone's going to come in our hotel room and put a bullet in both of me and my ex-girlfriend's head. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen, right? For basically, because we seen something we weren't supposed to see. And basically, nah, man, that's you fart nuggets. You see, basically, sorry, I don't like feeding into negative comments. You see where you got that homosexual argument? That's basically you projecting. Because you see, you notice how everyone in the chat, we weren't talking about that, but you projected it. So those are your feelings, pal. You need to work on those, buddy. That's between you and God, man. But back to my story, back to my testimony, all right? Basically, me and my ex-girlfriend, we walk to the gas station and shit starts getting into a sci-fi movie, guys. Basically, that's the only way to put it. It sounds crazy, but people are following us. It's like organized stalking, man. Random people, man. We got like a whole bunch of random different people following us, and all this weird stuff is happening. People are walking by us saying our information out loud. They're saying our names out loud. They're saying our information out loud, and I was scared. And most importantly, I was trying to be the man because I was with my ex-girlfriend at the time, right? So I'm like, damn, I got to protect her. So it's not just my life on the line. It's her life on the line, right? Basically, we went in the gas station after seeing what we seen, right? And some lady walked by and said out loud, they're like, they know. She knows, right? And she was looking at my ex-girlfriend when she said it. I mean, I'm assuming she was talking about what we seen at the hotel, what we seen, what we were not supposed to see, right? What else would she be talking about, right? So we start panicking again. My ex starts freaking out. She starts yelling at the chick, accusing her, like, what do you mean she knows? Like, she's starting to get direct with this girl. Yo, are you a part of that sick shit? She's going off on her. This man hasn't stopped, not even a breath. Not even a breath, man. That's how serious this is, bro. I get very passionate, very turned up about this. I mean, if you're not serious about sex trafficking, bro, then there's something wrong with you, man. But yeah, basically, my ex-girlfriend's going off on this chick that said that. This random lady that was obviously a part of whatever we just seen, right? Which I didn't know now, but I know was it's a big thing, man. If you know about the occult, if you know about secret societies, then you know. If you know about Freemasons, then you know. At that time, I didn't know, right? I didn't know anything. I was just basically in fight or flight, and for a long time after that. So basically, what happened was stuff started getting weird, man. Organized stalking, gang stalking, whatever you want to call it. Our devices started acting up. Someone broke into our hotel room, and my ex said that they were messing with our phone wires, but I don't know if that's true. My wire looked like the same wire. I don't know. She said that our phone wires, not the block, but the wire, the USB wire, she said that the wire was changed, that it was switched. And if you know anything about hacking or you know anything about coding and stuff, then you know what's what. You know what I'm talking about, right? She says that the wire was switched, right? I don't know, but I mean, I believe her. I don't know why she'd lie. But basically, that's when my phone started acting weird. My phone started like basically, it was being controlled by someone else. Started closing, things started opening, things started closing. And basically, it gets crazy, guys. Like, I'm like still trying to decide if I should keep going with this because it sounds sci-fi, you know? But basically, things start popping up on my phone like applications. And basically, I got a message on my phone randomly popping up, basically like a recruit. These people were trying to recruit me. So whoever they were at the time, I didn't know who they were, but basically these people were trying to recruit me. And it was very funny because every application that got sent to me was like community this, community that, community this, So I was spooked. And like I said, guys, this is my testimony of when my gang stalking started, bro. And when my life basically turned into a full-blown war zone. So if you're still one of those people that you don't know about organized stalking and you don't really know what's going on out here, there's enough information out. I don't have to sit here and, like, come on, guys. If you don't really know what's going on by now, guys, I don't think you ever will. Because there's so much information that's out right now that basically is proof, bro. It's proof left and right. But basically, I started making content to expose this stuff. Basically, regardless of how I sound to anyone, like some of my friends, they said, bro, like, what are you doing, bro? People are going to think you're crazy. Why would you share that? Like, I shared it with them and they know about it, right? My brother knows about it. Long story short, my uncle and my aunt are part of it. So they're I don't know when they got recruited, but all I know is they're a part of it. And basically my family members were a part of it. I don't know if they were always a part of it. I've heard many things from them that it's like satanic, like your family offers you up for a satanic sacrifice or whatever crazy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, basically, that's why I expose it, because basically on my TikTok, I got 2,000 followers on TikTok, and the amount of people I have that message me and like just thank me, man. It's like it's worth it at the end of the day, man. It's worth it to basically hear those people and to thank me and basically say thank you for just sharing my story. And you don't really realize how many people you're affecting until you humble yourself. So like I was saying before with Hayes Snow Dragon, yeah, they be lost. Yeah, man, they be lost. I don't know. I don't know what these other people are talking about. I've been just ignoring them. If it's like anything negative, that's the type of person I am. I ignore you because I'm a very positive person. I don't got time to listen to negative haters. Yo, hey, Snow Dragon, we talked about that before. Remember we talked about that? What these type of people do. So these are the type of people that they just hate their lives and they're miserable. And what they do all day is they try to project on everyone else because they feel a certain way about themselves, so they want you to feel that way now. Especially with someone talking about homosexuals. No one even said that. Where did you get that from? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, these people come up with the craziest things, and I say, bro, where did you get that? Why were you thinking that? Oh, no, you were thinking it. I wasn't thinking that. You said that. Why is that on your mind right now? It's a clear projecting. Playing with my niece a lot. She's never say no to playtime. Yo, you're a sick man, bro. How do I delete this guy, bro? You know what? You're going to hell, bro. And you're going to get what's coming to you, man. You're a sick man. I think you know you're a sick man. And you're going to get whatever's coming to you, bro. Why would you comment that? Even if you're just joking, bro. Like, bro, who jokes about essaying their niece, bro? Are you no offense, bro, but if you were in front of me, I'd beat the shit out of you, bro. I'm not even playing. I'd literally kick your head in. I would. I'd give you the Boston style of hello, bro. I'd say hello to you in Boston. I really would. And you might, you go to jail. Hey, and then so be it, bro. I'll be a hero for kicking a scumbag's head in like you. Crazy, bro. Why would you say that? Like, bro, who thinks that's a joke, man? Hey, Snow Dragon, you hear this weirdo? Crazy, bro. Like, I've heard of bad comedians before. I've heard of comedians that just straight suck, but that's like, you can't even, there's no excuse for that. You don't have any, out. You don't have any out now, bro. This guy, Jordan, I don't know who you are, bro, but you basically missed it. This guy, Funky or whatever, is talking about essaying his niece, bro. He's talking about essaying his little niece. And, I was just letting him know that basically I would kick his head in if he was right here right now. If you're basically talking about sexually assaulting your little niece, bro, are you insane, bro? You crazy, bro? Listen, I've been called a violent person, but I don't bother anyone unless they bother me. I don't do anything to anyone unless they put their hands on me and I have to defend myself, right? But someone that's just literally sitting there talking about sexually assaulting a little girl, bro, I'll hurt you. I'll really hurt you. And I'm pretty sure every other grown man feels the same exact way. Every other grown man that is truly a man feels the exact same way. We don't stand for that, bro. Yeah, bro. Same with me, bro. Same with me. I don't tolerate that. I don't even care if he's joking. It's not a joke, bro. It's not a joke at all. I don't see anything funny with that. I don't even like people joking around. Like, it's one thing to joke around the whole Diddy situation, but then like the people that I know aren't joking. Like the people saying, "Oh, they deserved it," bro. No, I don't care who you are, bro. Nobody deserves to get SA, bro. I don't care who you are, what you do, what you know, where you come from, the color of your skin. Nobody deserves that, bro. Like, yeah, bro, at the end of the day, they're grown men and they're grown women. They got to take responsibility. They did drugs or whatever they did, and they put themselves in that situation. Yeah, but still, bro, they still don't deserve that. I'm speaking as a man myself, bro. Everyone made mistakes. Everyone does, everyone has their vices. Everyone does things because they're going through a hard time. Yeah, it's not a joke, Jordan. You know what's up, man. It's not a joke, bro. Especially for some of us that happened to have that happen to us, myself included, when I was younger. And listen, bro, I'm going to be vulnerable right now and say something as well. I've done time in jail before. I'm not no tough guy. I'm not better than no man. I did my time for stuff that was self-defense, man. Like for stuff that someone put their hands on you and they got what they deserved. Long story short, anybody else would have did the same exact thing. But because it was me, I got held accountable, and basically that's what happened, right? But I have seen personally with my own eyes, I don't care how tough you are, I don't care what type of gangster you think you are, you can get SA'd. Yep. People, I mean, I think it's funny the men that be like, they're such tough guys, right? They're like, oh, that could never be me. It could be you, bro. Definitely be you. Especially if you're on a bunch of pills or if you're drugged. Oh, it could definitely be you, 100%. You know what? You don't even have to be drugged, bro. It could definitely be you, bro. It's not a joke. It can happen to anybody. Doesn't matter, bro. All it takes is for you to have one bad night, make one bad mistake, sip one wrong drink, and you're done, bro. But let me get back to what I was saying. My main point before this weirdo over here, bro. God's gonna do something to you, bro. I don't even have to. I just know, bro. God's gonna take care of you. So basically, back to my testimony. Me and my ex-girlfriend, we're still getting stalked by these random people, right? And mind you, this stuff happened viciously for days afterwards, right? We went to a different hotel. It kept happening, bro. I'm like, all right, let me try to go to another hotel. And it just kept happening, guys. So if you know about organized stalking, man, and if you know the truth of what's really going on out here, shout out to you, man. And you know what? Even if you don't know it, and even if you haven't been through it, or your beliefs and your experiences, you highly doubt it. But you know what? You don't sit there and shit on the next man. You don't sit there and discredit anyone. You just say, you know what? That's very hard for me to believe, but I'm gonna do the research anyways. Shout out to you too. Shout out to you too, because I'm telling you from my personal experience, this stuff is very real, very real. And these people that abuse their power and that are in high seats of power right now and basically just abusing their power terribly, doing unspeakable, heinous things, just crimes. They wake up every morning and do a crime against humanity. That's the type of people I'm talking about. And that's why I go so hard on this content stuff. So guys, make sure to check in on my TikTok. I got 2,000 followers on there. I'm basically on YouTube right now. If you didn't know, I'm on this YouTube because I got suspended basically from a Mr. Smith. Long story short, a Mr. Smith did something and basically got me suspended. So I'm on here. I'm speaking my truth, guys. I met a few good people, a few guys, solid people on here. Shout out to Hey Snow Dragon for kicking it with me most of the time, man. Man, you probably seen this conversation took 20 turns left, 100 turns right. Man, bro, that's ADHD right there, bro. That's ADHD times a million. But yeah, basically, I'm a true speaker, or whatever you want to call it. I speak my truth, man. I expose everything I've seen, man. And by the way, my channel name, that's my like alias. If you guys didn't hear me before, that's like my childhood nickname. I'm not schizophrenic. I got ADHD. I got PTSD. I might be even a little autistic too. Who knows? I think I am. I think I'm autistic. I think I'm a high functioning autistic person because I have a lot of signs. I have a lot of symptoms of autism, but basically, I don't hear nobody or see nothing that's not there. And yes, I've been tested, but basically that was just a nickname that got given to me for just being a crazy white boy from the hood. Just being a crazy white boy from the hood. How do I get this weirdo out of here? Yeah, we're getting you out of here, bro. We're getting this weird rapist out of here. Oh, wrong one. I accidentally took Jordan out. Whoops. Yeah, guys, so, by the way, sorry, I just had to take that guy out because he was literally sitting there talking about essaying his niece, bro. Like, what type of sick asshole do you gotta be, bro, to say that type of stuff, bro? We already, we sat here and let him have it. Snow Dragon, what'd you say? Right on, Jordan. Yo, I accidentally put Jordan in timeout for 24 hours. I meant to do it to the funky dude, but I did it to Jordan, actually. He was a cool dude. He just followed me as well. So I'll have to apologize. I was just trying to get that funky dude out of here so badly, bro. I was like, bro, I want to beat this man up, and I can't. I can't put my hands on him right now. Because, like, bro, if you're a man, bro, and you sit there and you tolerate anybody talking about essaying their little niece, I'll beat you up too. Just because. Like, bro, what's wrong with these people nowadays, bro? Hayes, man, what's wrong with these people nowadays, bro? Like, yo, crazy, man. But yeah, guys, basically, my testimony is too much for live, man. I'm like one of those people, man, not trying to like say my testimony is greater than nobody else's. I'll never say that. But my testimony is very deep. It's too much for a movie, man. Like, it's like a movie on top of a movie on top of a movie, man. And I'm a regular person, bro. I'm a regular person. I grew up in the foster care system. I grew up like in the system, guys. Like, I grew up like dealing with corruption. If you know about child care services, bro, you know they're just straight corrupt, bro. Yeah, guys, so I've seen this shit. I've seen this shit up close, man. I've done my own research, man. I've went down the rabbit hole more times than I like to admit. Sometimes I go down the rabbit hole and you don't see me for like 3 months. That happens with highly intelligent people, bro. We get this obsession with certain things, especially if you're very highly intelligent. And when I had a huge organized attack on my life, I'm pretty sure you or anyone else would get obsessed with that as well. Especially if you notice there's weird people following you and creeps and sickos and stuff like that. And you start to figure out what's really going on in the world. And then you have your spiritual awakening. You have your moments where you think you're going crazy, man. But really, your third eye is just opening. Your third eye is opening. you're activated, man. You're getting downloads, right? And then in my personal situation, God starts talking to me, right? Not physically, right? But you guys know what I mean, right? God starts coming into my life slowly, right? He starts revealing his presence to me, right? Because like I said before, I grew up in a foster care system, like basically running away from programs and stuff. Like if I wanted to hang out with my family, I'd have to run away from like group homes or run away from like, foster homes and stuff. And that was like the only time I could hang out with my family. So if you guys want to talk about your life sucks, some people ask me, you want to know what's crazy? You know how many times I've been asked, how do you do it, bro? How the hell how are you still sane? How are you still working a normal job? How do you know how to operate in public? How can you still pass as normal? And I say, bro, listen, it's all about your mindset. I don't like to use what I've seen and what I've been through as like a golden ticket to do whatever I want. That's what some people say their testimony just so they could, I don't know, try to like say they got a right to be a asshole. No, man. I share my testimony because there's power in it. There's power in sharing my testimony, and it leads people also to God, because that's what happened to me. Everything I've been through was basically working me up to have a relationship with the Most High God. And am I fighting with my flesh? Absolutely, every day. I just went out like 2 days ago and I got really shit-faced, man. I shouldn't have did that. But hey, man, I'm fighting with my flesh, man. I didn't get mad at myself, man. I prayed. I repented. Immediately afterwards, I prayed. I repented. And I'm also someone who's got... Bro, did this guy make another... This guy made another account, bro? Yo, you see this weirdo, bro? This man literally made another account just to say that he essays his niece, bro. Oh, man, bro. Oh, we're just gonna ignore him. Basically, yeah, guys. What was I just saying? Right, Snow Dragon. Yo, bro, this man literally just made another account just to say that he's a piece of shit. Yeah, bro, we're gonna ignore him, bro. Next comment he puts, I'm gonna report it. Because someone needs to do something about him. Something's gonna happen to him. I'm not even making a threat or nothing, but I just have a feeling, bro. My discernment is telling me that something very bad is gonna happen to that man, because obviously he hasn't been doing this. He didn't just start doing this. That person's been doing this for a very long time. So I think his karma or God is catching up to him and giving him a chance. And this is he's on his last line, bro. He's almost up out of here, bro. He'll probably get into a car accident or something tomorrow. Something will happen to him, and then justice will be done. Justice will be done, man. Because honestly, I don't think you can come back from that. If you're someone that you essay little children, bro, you can't come back from that, bro. I don't care, bro. I don't care how much you repent. You're not, no. I don't care if you go to church. You're not coming back from that, bro. And you know what's even crazier? Haze Dragon, I know that man's not joking. Like, you see how creepy that guy look? He's not joking. He's dead serious. That man really did something. We need to find out who he is so we can warn that man's brother or that man's family members. We need to warn that whoever person is leaving their niece around that man. We need to, I don't know, man. This is going to get me all worked up. It's crazy. That might be my autism, though. You know what they say about autistic people? They say that they have like a really, like a strong sense of justice. Like an overly strong sense of justice. That's me, man. Like, if I see some of that stuff, bro, I start seeing red, bro. Because it's like, bro, like, what are you even doing, bro? Why are you breathing? Why are you breathing the same air as, like it's crazy, man. I ask God those same questions. I'm like, God, why are these people still alive? Why haven't you just ended these people? I ask God that every day, man. Like, why would you leave a rapist alive, bro? Like, what? Wow, like, I don't get it. If that so casually that you guys think I just do it every day. I would do it so casually and calmly that you guys think I just do it every day, and I really don't. Oh, look at him, he's back. Yeah, we're gonna get him out of here. Go make another account, buddy. Go make another account. You sicko. It's all right. Someone's gonna really beat that man up. Get lost. Yeah, hey, Snow Dragon, you know, someone's gonna really hurt that man. Because anyone I know that just straight up just walks around saying they say their niece before, if you said that where I'm from, you'd die. You'd be dead. If you said it around me, you might be dead. You'd be dead too. But basically, yeah, we don't play that, bro. We don't joke around that. We don't joke about none of that, man. We don't do that, bro. All right, guys, I'm coming into my crib right now. Guess what, guys? He's not homeless. Yay! I know if you hey, Snow Dragon's like, I wonder if he's homeless. That's why he's riding his bike. Yay, he's not homeless. Yay! Nah, guys. Say, yo, he's not homeless. Woo! Because I was riding my bike at 10:47. Nah, guys, that's just usual shenanigans. Back you up. Hell yeah, hey, Snow Dragon. We'll jump his ass. We'll jump that man's ass. We'll jump his ass. You know? Some weird discernment I'm getting is telling me that man will probably like it, though. So we'll have to kick him in the head. All right, guys. I'm about to end this, guys. It's been a lit live. Everybody that's been watching, man. Hey, Snow Dragon. I don't know if you're still in here, man. But shout out to you, bro. You've been the MVP, man. You stuck with us the whole chat, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone else that's watching. Shout out to my new followers I got from this live, man. Love you too, man. Yo, it's been real, bro. I'm gonna be on here real soon, bro. I look forward to, you know what I'm saying, getting back on here and kicking it. It's been lit. This has been lit, man. It's been lit, guys. Shout out to you, hey, Snow Dragon, man. Definitely, I'll be back on here soon, man. All right, have a good night.